Directions for questions 11 to 16. You need to form a team of at least 3 members. So at least 3 means 3 or more. So the team should have at least 3 members. So 3 or 4 or 5 like that. They are to be selected from a group of 8 volunteers. The available volunteers are 2 Croatians are there. So Croatians, there are 2 of them. 2 Bulgarians are there. 2 Bulgarians, 1 Yemeni, 1 Vietnamese. So Vietnamese is 1 Greek and 1 Russian. 1 Greek and 1 Russian. So altogether 8 volunteers are there, and you need to form a team of at least 3. The team should be formed according to the following rules. The team should have people from at least 3 nationalities. So at least 3 nationalities should be there. So that we need not represent, we'll just remember that. If the Russian is chosen, then the Yemeni should also be chosen. So if the Russian is there, then the Yemeni should also be chosen. If the Vietnamese is chosen, then the Greek cannot be chosen. So both V and G are in the team. That is not possible. We have got all the rules. Let us start now. Which of the following could be an acceptable team? So we'll eliminate all those options which are not possible. Look at option A. G, C and V. Now both G and V are not allowed. So here we have G as well as V. So both V and G are not allowed. So A is wrong. Let us look at option B. V, B and C. So it is not violating any of the conditions. V, B and G possible. So let us look at the other options also. R, B and G. If R is there, then Y should be there. Here Russian is there, but Yemeni is not there. If R is there, Y should be there. R is there, but Y is not there. So C is wrong. A Croatian and 2 Bulgarians. Now when you form the team, people of at least 3 nationalities should be there. So Croatian and 2 Bulgarians, only 2 people from 2 countries are there. That is not allowed. 2 Bulgarians and 2 Croatians. Okay, again only 2 nations are represented. At least 3 nations should be there. So E is also wrong. So the only possible answer is option B. The maximum number of members in an acceptable team is. That is what we need to find out. Now altogether 8 volunteers are there, and the team should have at least 3 members. So 3 or 4 or 5 like that. Now it is not possible to choose all the 8 members because both V and G cannot be chosen. Either V or G, one of them has to be omitted. So out of the 8 people, either V or G, one of them has to be omitted. So the maximum size of the team will be 7. So the maximum number of members will be option B. 7 is the right answer. If at most only 1 Croatian and 1 Bulgarian can be selected, then which of the following must be true? Now altogether 8 people are there. Now out of the 2 Croatians, only 1 can be selected. So 1 less. Similarly, out of the 2 Bulgarians, only 1 Bulgarian can be selected. So 1 Bulgarian also should be omitted. Among V and G, one of them has to be eliminated. So out of V and G, 1 less. And here also 1 less for the Croatians, 1 less for the Bulgarians. So out of the 8 people, 3 less. 3 less than 8 is 5. So maximum number of members in the team is 5. This must be true. Hence option A is the right answer. If a Croatian and a Vietnamese have been chosen as team members, any of the following pairs of people could complete the team except what? Now a Croatian and a Vietnamese have already been chosen. So C and V have already been chosen. Now look at option E. Russian and Bulgarian. So along with C and V, we are going to choose an R and a B. Now if R is chosen, then Y necessarily should be there. So this is not a valid team. So if you consider option E, R and B, C we already chosen, then R and B also. If R is there, Y should be there, but Y is not there. So this is not a valid team. So any of the following pairs of people could complete the team except what? Except E. E is the right answer. In all the other cases, you will get a valid team. An invalid team will be C, V, R and B, that is from option E. Hence, E is the right answer. If a team consists of exactly 5 members, each of a different nationality, it could be true that the person not selected is from which country? Now, we have people from altogether 6 countries, and you are going to form a team of 5 members, each of a different nationality. So, 6 countries are there, you are going to choose people from 5 countries. So, one country will be omitted. Now, one rule is that both V and G cannot be selected. Either V or G, one of them has to be omitted. So, out of the 6, if you are going to select 5, the one that is omitted should be either V or G. So, V or G, any of them could be the correct answer. If you look at the options, Vietnam is not there, G is there. So, the correct answer is option C, Greece. So, the person that is not selected is from Greece. That is possible. If there is an additional requirement that the Vietnamese must be selected if the Yemeni is selected. So, Vietnamese must be selected if the Yemeni is selected. So, if the Yemeni is selected, then we must have V also. Then which of the following must be true? Now, let us combine this rule with this rule. If the Russian is selected, then compulsorily Y should be there. And if Y is there, then V should be there. So this will be the new rule. Now, so if the Russian is selected, V compulsorily should be selected. And if V is selected, then G cannot be selected. So basically we can say that if the Russian is selected, then G or the Greek person cannot be selected. Hence option C is the right answer. If the Russian is selected, then the Greek cannot be selected. This must be true. Hence option C is the right answer.